This workout is going to consist of 9 different exercises, 50 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. You're going to go through each exercise once, so this workout will be less than 10 minutes in duration. Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to do a forward lunge, reach to the toe, and then extend that arm overhead. You can do this with one hand or with both hands. And you really want to focus on keeping the core tight, keeping the glutes tight, and trying to avoid any sort of wobbling. You're bound to get some, but you want to try and control the movement. So don't worry about the pace of the movement, just try to keep it nice and slow. Okay, we're going to come on to our next movement here. I forgot what it was, so I have to go look, but what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 toe touches and a squat. So you're going to do what it says on the tin, you're going to reach one arm up, touch your toe, touch the other toe, then feet hip width apart and squat. And we're going to continue to do that for the next 50 seconds. Ooh, don't fall over like me. I'm too busy looking at myself on the computer and not there. And my hamstrings are really tight in this video, so you'll see I'm struggling to actually get my legs in the air, but try to control the leg coming up and the hands going to the feet, and try not to just kick the leg up there. Try to actually use the glutes and use the legs to actually, and use your lower abs to actually get those legs up there. And in that squat, just make sure you're going nice and controlled. Try to keep the knees out. Try to make sure the weight is in the heels of your feet. Don't worry about going too low. That's the problem for you. Next we're going to move on to 3 knee crunches and a kick. I might have done 4. Oh no, so no, on mine I've done 1 knee, 1 kick. So again, you're going to do the same leg, knee, and then kick. And then trying to use those arms really forcefully, so really bring those arms down each time. Because we're not using any weights in this workout, I really want you to think about the muscles that you're using. So really pull down, really like bring that knee up and really bring that leg up. If at any point you find this too easy, you can make it harder by adding a hop. So you can obviously do like a knee hop and then a kick. There's no excuse for this being too easy. You can always make it harder by adding jumps into movements. Or make it easier by slowing down and controlling the movement. Next movement, we're going to do what's called an inchworm with a side twist. We're going to stand at the back of our mat. And then we're going to try and keep our legs straight, but if we're tight, we're going to bend our knees and we're going to walk all the way forwards into the plank position. Reach to the side. Reach to the other side. As you can see, I'm getting actually quite a considerable amount of range there, so you don't feel like you have to go quite as far over as I was. I didn't realise I was going that far. Don't do what I do and get so close to the wall that it knocks you over. Try to avoid getting too close to the wall behind you. So next we're going to do a torso twisted knee crunch. So we're going to stand straight on and then we're going to literally turn both sides. I've done 3 and then a crunch. And then I've done 4, so don't worry too much, 3 or 4, whatever you find easier. I've done 4 most times, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, I'm not consistent at all. Don't worry too much. Just get the movement in. Try to concentrate on the rotation, so really think about those abs driving you from side to side. And then when you pick the knee up, think about the abs driving that knee upwards towards you. we're going to move down to the floor now. We're going to do a press up with a child's pose. I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. So we're going to come onto our knees and do a press up, and then we're going to come back, stretch out into child's pose. And you can go as fast or as slow. And as you progress over the weeks of this program, you might be able to get a few more press ups in. Try to keep the line straight between your ears, shoulders, and hips, and almost come down on a diagonal. Take a rest if you need to. These ones do get quite tiring on the arms. So next we're going to come back down to the floor and we're going to do a bicycle crunch. So we're going to lay on our back. And then we're going to do opposite elbow to opposite leg. Try to keep the tension in those abs the whole time. Try to do almost like a circular motion with those legs, sort of oval shaped. If you want to make this even harder, keep the elbows further behind than what I've got, and really use those abs to reach over. Take a rest if you need to, and then go back into it. Okay, next we're going to go on our fronts on the floor, and we're going to do what's called a back bow with a row. So you're going to lay down on the floor, cup here, and you're going to bring your arms straight up in front of you and almost raise your legs off the floor with your glutes, so you should feel it in your butt cheeks. And then as you get to the top of the movement, you're going to row your arms backwards, as you see there. So your arms and legs briefly touch the floor. To make it harder, don't let them touch the floor at all, just relax the tension a little bit and bring it back on. And our concluding movement in this workout is going to be a hip bridge. So you're going to lay on your back, put your heels on the floor, and then just bridge right up. As you get to the top of that movement, take a short pause and really focus on squeezing those glutes. Keep the weight in the heels of your feet. Really squeeze those glutes as you get to the top of that movement. You should feel a burnout in the glutes. Well done. That's the end of your workout.